Hello, my darlings. Feels like I've been away forever, doesn't it? As you can probably tell, I'm still coming down from a cold, so I sound like a frog. But that doesn't get in the way of us doing our hair, does it? So today we are going to do the French ladder, inspired by my friend Brittany, who sent me a really cool video. Although this is not the hairstyle in that video. This one's a little different because, you know, I like to play with it a little bit. A little easier. But I figured we'd go ahead and do this one today. I bet you all thought I wasn't coming back, that I ran out of hairstyles. Not so. I just, you know, went home and... Anyways, we'll catch up after. That way the people that come just for the hair will be happy, and then they can skip my babbling. Okay, anyway, so, like I said, French ladders. You've probably noticed in a few of my other hair tutorials, I have used the ladder method a couple times, and Brittany is absolutely correct that why can't we French that? The only warnings, not really warnings, this is not a difficult hairstyle at all, but it is a little odd, the feel of it. I left it in for about 3 hours. It's one of those braids that will loosen a bit as you move around, so I don't recommend it for, you know, the gym or lots of activity. It's more of a going out with your honey to dinner kind of thing. It feels a little weird, not pain, I don't do pain, just odd. Oh, and it will decimate your length. We're talking it's going to take a foot off of your hair, so you're going to need a bit, you know, at least 2 feet of hair to complete this one. So let's get all of our tangles out as we do, and we are going to separate out the top just like we're starting a regular French braid. Nice and simple. And we are going to separate that into 2 equal sections. Now, the only thing you're really going to have to remember is right over, left over, because you have to go back and forth to make it look right. I'll explain as we go. So we have our 2 pieces. So starting out, we are going to go left over first, which means your left section will go over your right section. Make sure I put my whole finger in there. There we go. And then we are going to tie it. Like so. See? Okay. Now, we are going to add to both sides. Just like in a regular French braid. Only, of course, you don't have to worry about a middle strand at all because there isn't one. So, we'll add and add. Now, since we did left over first, this time we have to do right over. So, you go over with the right, like so. Bring that right back up, and we're going to pull that through and tie a knot. It's not really a knot. You guys know how the ladder works. Ta-da! There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and continue to save time as we do. But as you know, you have to keep going left over, right over, left over, right over. If you started on the right, then, you know, right, left. You start on the left, right, until we get to the end. Actually, I'll get down to the base of my neck, and then I'll be back, okay? Alrighty, Cindy, we're back. So, if you took as big of sections as I did, you probably only have 4 knots, which is about all you need, really. So we went left, right, and we're down to the base already. As you can see, it's a much more loose French type braid than usual, which to me means it's soft and romantic. But, you know, if you prefer them real tight against your head, then this is not the braid for you. So anyway, here we are. We have already went left, right. And you'll notice that one is a little shorter than the other, which is fine because that's why we go back and forth. And since all my braids tend to lean a little to the left, we'll go ahead right here. So I started with leftover, and that's what I am back to. But of course, when you pull it over your shoulder, everything is backwards. So mine will actually be left behind. My pointy fingers through. So we'll pull that through and knot it. Remember, it's just a ladder is all we're doing. And now that we don't have to add any more hair, we are down to the really easy part. Okay, so we just did that. So now we have to do right behind. Not difficult. I just said it wasn't difficult, and yet I'm making it difficult. This is what I get. Here we go. This is what I get for trying to talk and do my hair at the same time. Usually I'm much better than this. Anyways, yeah, as you have probably realized, this one is going to have your hair rub up against itself a bit, so I'm not going to recommend this as a hairstyle that should be done every day. This is definitely more of a special occasion type style, because you don't want your hair rubbing too much like this up against itself. That's just, you know, my preference. But, and if you're a purist, you probably don't want this done at all, because it would upset you greatly, which we don't want to upset anybody, of course. Anyway, we're getting to the end of our left, right, left, right. Sorry, I still have my cold. I can tell my fever's coming back a bit. But I only have a couple more, and then we'll be done. Alright, that's going to be good enough for now. You just secure the end with the hair tie, as always. Like so. And as you can see, we have taken quite a bit of length off. Let me have a look-see. This doesn't feel like the neatest one I've done, but we'll see. It's not too bad. Good enough to show you how it goes, right? So anyways, here you are with your French ladder. As you can see, the length is considerably shorter than my usual length. Okay, much shorter than my usual length, of course. Anyways, so there you go. Like I said, it does feel interesting. It doesn't really go anywhere, and like I said, it doesn't hurt or anything, but it's just, I guess, since it's so thick and heavy, I'm used to it, you know, being longer, and it feels a little odd. And my phone's ringing. Hold on just a sec. Sorry about that. That was my Gram. And yes, I usually do stop everything when she calls. Huh. Anyways, I'm not sure where we were. It's probably, who knows. But there's your hairstyle. Eats up length, as we know. And it's a softer one, so it's probably been in for about an hour now. And it still looks good. It just does feel a little odd. Okay, so there's your hairstyle for the day. I hope you love it. And now for our catching up, which we haven't done. I know a lot of you were concerned about my smoking that I mentioned in one of my other videos. You will be happy to know that I have not had a real cigarette in over 2 months. I have switched to these. They are electronic cigarettes, so it's all nicotine, no tar, no ammonia, no formaldehyde, none of the other stuff. So, yay! It just expels water vapor. My sense of smell is back. My sense of taste is better than it was. My house does not smell like an ashtray. My hair doesn't smell like an ashtray. I'm hoping that my skin improves because I'm not smoking. So, yay for me. What else has happened? I joined the gym. Good for me. I have not put on any weight since I quit smoking real cigarettes, which is kind of a godsend, although I did put on a few pounds just from being lazy. So I joined a gym. Ta-da! I can't be lazy now because that's expensive, and you know me, I'm so cheap, so I have to go. I try to go every day, although this cold kind of put me out flat for a little while, but I even go like twice a day. So it's one of those 24-hour gyms, which is awesome because I get real squirrely at night. So any hoodles, there you go. I'm fine, and I have been fine. I just haven't been around. I went home to visit the family, and, you know, I've been lazy about hairstyles. But I do have quite a few coming up. I'm going to do one on the hair halo, which is not my favorite hairstyle, but it was a request. We'll probably do Taylor Swift updo, you know, before too long. I still have to do a 4-strand French, which, you know, I promised, what, a year ago? God, I don't even know when. And, you know, the like. Alrighty. So, until next time, I hope everybody out there is happy and healthy and feeling great. And I will see you hopefully sooner rather than later. Alrighty. Bye.